Awesome Rider Reviews.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of Figma Kamen Rider Siren from Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. Oh shit, I forgot to get it out of this camera angle. I'm sorry. That was for private time, I'm sorry. So, one of the only female Kamen Riders, and Siren was pretty cool, but I don't know what I'm saying now, I'm just rambling. So, let's get started with the packaging. I'm going to warn you there's going to be a few hitches in this review, as with most of my Figma reviews. So, what we come to expect from the packaging, Figma, Max Factory. I guess it makes sense for Max Factory now that they make makeup and girl figures. It says Kamen Rider Siren at the bottom here, Dragon Knight logo, her logo here on the front. Here's the final event card, which I never take out since I almost lost Wing Knights. And if you can see in the back there, symbols back there as well. And a nice shot of the figure here being all awesome. And then it says Figma on the side, Figma on the top with a headshot of her. Same thing on the bottom. On the back here, we got some cool poses that she can do. Glamour shots here holding the card reader sword and her advent card and her. I think it's like strike. It might be Strike Banda anyway. There's her wheeler again, then her with the sword and shield, and then her. Too bad I don't have a picture of her sexy butt. She is giving Kenji a run for his money. So here's what he comes with. Or he, sorry, I'm used to saying that. What she comes with. Now there's a few problems here going on, but let's go over what's not a problem first. She's got her talk about problems. She's got her jousting sword here, which duels as her card reader, obviously, which is nicely done. Nice white paint, gold accents, the blue jewel. This is in its fighting mode, when she's using it. And then you take it out like that, and you replace it with a smaller one when you attach it to her belt. I'm going to do that because I'll probably put it in there. So that's nice. I think it's Strike Band. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But it's her giant scythe weapon that's dual bladed, and it's pretty cool. Nice and gold. It's nice. It feels kind of flimsy. Be careful. Now she comes with a shield here, her guard vent, which also looks nice. But if you notice, look, I left something behind. It's the holder. It broke when I was, practicing. I guess you could say there's not a lot of practice, but just making sure I basically know what I'm talking about for the figure. This came off. I had heard a warning that she was pretty brittle. I don't remember what, Shukun Shinobi told me that one of Soundout's things broke. I don't remember if it was this or this, but it could have been the shield and I just wasn't listening. But this broke, really fragile. It kind of feels like it's made out of chalk. So that's bad. That's really bad. Last time I had something broke was Nazca's sword. And then she comes with the hand holder with all of her different hands. She's got card holding hands, weapon holding hands, different posed hands. Unless I'm just totally wrong and there's not supposed to be a hand here. At some point when I was unboxing this, there wasn't a hand here and I could not find it, so I apologize about that. And then of course she has her usual stand, which is nice. Figma comes in this part and this part. It's self-explanatory on how to put it together. And then the bag to hold it all together. So yeah, before I stand her up, she can lie down for a second, but just to make the angle more appeasing, let's put it like that. Here's her cape. Here's the problem with this. This part on mine is coming out, and it looks honestly cheap. I don't remember being able to see it in Wing Knights. It looks like they just put a twist tie here. They're like, oh crap, we gotta do something. They put a twist tie. But there's her cape. You put that on the back via this hole, and I've had a hard time getting it to stay in at times. I don't know why. So there that is. So now let's take a look at the figure herself. The figure looks great. The head sculpt done very well, nice and show accurate. Nice paint detailings with the gold and the silver and the white. The white looks really nice and, washed and bright. I don't know. It looks good. Oh, look at that chest sculpt. Oh, look at the titties. Oh god, this review's getting dirty and with fat bastard references. But the chest sculpt here looks nice. All the armor looks nice. The paint detailings are nice. Her gauntlets, I guess you could call them, also look nice with the white. Her belt here looks really great as usual. And then, of course, she's got the rubbery plastic in here. Let's try not to get too dirty around here. The white boots look great, and she has, high heel boots, which, I almost said it's nice, but that's the way it's supposed to be, but they look good. And then, let's just take the cape off, because we all know what you guys came here to see. Damn! Check that out! So, they actually sculpted her ass that sexy. It seems really funny, but, it's funny, this is going to seem really dirty, but it's made out of the rubbery plastic. So, you can, squeeze it. I don't know. But it looks nice. Oh man, this is a dirty, dirty review. I apologize to any women that may be watching this review. I doubt there's many. But let's leave that there for a sec. Articulation, she's got a 360 like ball joint around here, but it's pretty hindered by her shoulder pad, which keeps clashing with this. And when I was trying to move it around, her arm came off and she was really flimsy, which is a disappointment. She's got the single joint here that sort of acts as a double joint. She does have swiveling and swiveling at the wrist. And then she's got two movements for the swiveling at the waist and the chest, and she's got the nice rubber under here. That sounded gross. So, and then same leg articulation. She's got a nice joint under here, but compared to the Figmas I have up until this point, this is the toughest rubbery plastic I've ever had on a Figma. So it really hinders our articulation, and you have to work with it, and it really stops it, which is a kind of not troubling, but it's just bothersome. Swiveling here, double knee joint, or one joint here that acts as a double joint, and swiveling at her foot. So standard articulation. She feels a little flimsy around the arms, like her arm's about to come off at any minute, which is really, really disappointing. Let's just show you here. She's got, which I forgot to mention when I was going over it, that the camera needs to focus. And then she's got her holster here to hold this, and she can put it in here and be like, yo, what's up, bitches? I'm hot. And put that there. Let's pick a holding hand. She can hold the sword weapon. Yeah, as always, it's easy to fix, switch out the Figma joints. Oops. And they tend to stay in fairly well, which is nice. I've had one or two figures with this type of joint that don't stay in that well. So I gotta be really careful. I'm actually really afraid. So I'm really afraid to force this. I'm just gonna turn around here and do it off camera. Okay, I'm back. I decided it wasn't worth it. I struggled with it for a few minutes, and I was worried about it breaking. Honestly, I'm sorry. I'm sure you can imagine what the weapon looks like in her hand by looking at pictures, but I was really nervous about it. It's snapping because it was starting to get to that point, so I just didn't want to chance it and come back with a broken thing. It's already starting to bend, so that's pretty bad. But let's put her on here and put her on the stand and get to the final thoughts. So sorry about that. I just don't want to risk breaking another piece of her ness. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, there goes one of the things. So let's put her on. Come on. Get in your home. There's plenty of rod-shaped items that want to go into Siren. So there she's going to be. I guess I'll do like, I don't know, let's have her raising up a little bit and doing like a epic I'm losing my arms pose. This is as far as her like wingspan's gonna go. Oh my god, now she's not even gonna stay on it. Okay. As per usual, this Figma review is full of funny disasters. Siren, I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty disappointed with her. I was really looking forward to Siren because I don't have any female figure arts or rider figures period, and I was really looking forward to an awesome figure of her, especially since we never got even the shitty Bandai versions, but Siren is honestly a big disappointment. I still have some more Figmas to open and review, but up to this point, she is my second worst Figma. I'm gonna be honest, I love the way she looks. I think if you get her in a decent pose on the shelf, she would look nice on the shelf. But she is just riddled with problems, whether it's her loose arms that come off, and then the hindered articulation, which doesn't help with that, and the really brittle weapons, and the hands that don't cooperate well to put the weapons in, which cause them to break, and like the twist ties here that rip off of her cape. There's just so many problems. So if you're being picky and choosy, I'm gonna say pass on this one just because of the quality problems. If you pick one up and you have it or it's on the way, I don't think you'll be disappointed with the way it looks. Just be careful, but unfortunately she's my second worst Figma just due to so many problems, and that's really unfortunate because I was quite looking forward to getting this figure. So anyway, until next time, make sure to check out the epic site of writersrangersandrambles.com for token news in the craziest way possible. And of course, head over to the Ramblers to discuss how hot Siren's butt is, but how not hot her accessories are. So until next time, it's Dawson Rider, signing out.